What is going on, guys? Welcome to another Clash of Clans video. Today we are going to discuss dominating Town Hall 11. That's right, we all want to dominate as Clashers. I'm sure you guys do. And this is one video that you're not going to want to miss. The boys over at Orion's Nebula are just tearing it up at Town Hall 11 with a great attack, an awesome attack strategy. You're not going to want to miss it. Let's get to it. Alright guys, of course, Town Hall 11, what we're going to be talking about today is the Gut Punch. Now the Gut Punch, you guys are probably wondering what that is. I know some of the guys over here in Orion's Nebula, they call it something a little bit different, but for the channel's sake and for pretty much family's sake, we're calling it the Gut Punch. So here we go, Gut Punch. We're talking about bowlers, we're talking about witches, and we're talking about giants. So right here, as you can see, giants are going to lead the way, backed up by witches and their skeletons. And then the bowlers. This is basically one whole line from one side. You got four sides of the base here. You're going to pick one side that you're going to go through with. And as you can see, we got the Town Hall way on the other side there. So you're going to have your siege machine, your wall wrecker, jumping all the way through from the other side, especially in a base like this where it's pretty symmetrical as far as the shape goes. Then you have the Town Hall on the outside. But here you can see you always want to have a little bit of outer action going on here, a little bit of outer rim. You have some bowlers, you have some witches, and up top now you have a little bit of witch action left, and they are died off. But as you can see, the core is being lit up pretty hardcore by, you got a couple heroes in there. You have the Queen and you have the Grand Warden, and you had a bunch of giants in there, which was great because they take a lot of heat. And you have bowlers, and then coming around the curve there, you see the bowlers and the witches going through, and that is big because they are kind of backing up the Barbarian King, which is always huge. So you have a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of action in the middle, and a lot of action on the outside, which is what you want, because if you know, in attacking in Clash of Clans, you don't want troops to get bunched up. You don't want everybody to huddle up in one spot. You kind of want a little bit of separation here, and that's what we see with this one. This attack, which has been around for quite some time now, if you can really perfect it, it's not the hardest attack to go ahead and get going. But like I said, if you got giants and you have bowlers and you have witches, if you can get them upgraded, then you can really start making some headway in your attacks and pulling off some 3 stars at the Town Hall 11 level, just like Bird did right over here with an awesome attack. We still have a good amount of troops in there getting it done. It looks like the Grand Warden is going to town. We have a giant banging on the wall, and we have a whole bunch of witches there, which are going to do some damage on that last cannon standing. So this is a really good attack. Check out the army comp there. Of course, you got Baby Drag, which is doing the funneling just to keep them in a little bit, and then once they go on through, we can have a little bit of action around the side. So this is one as a Town Hall 11, Town Hall 12 that you should be practicing and getting ready to go. Alright, the next one here is by Wrecked. So Wrecked TEC, he's coming in with the same thing here. As you can see, the giants are going down. We got some witches creating a little bit of funnel because you do want to get those bowlers, especially a good bunch of those bowlers, into the core. As you see, we have the Town Hall 11 sitting all the way on the other side. Wall Wrecker ripping on through. Heroes look like they're going to get in there and go through to the center. And this is a little bit more of a compartmentalized base, not as symmetrical as the last one we saw. So as you can see, once they get through, it looks like they might go and they might wander a little bit, but we'll see here how that funnel did. This one looks like it needed a little bit more of a funnel, but as you can see, he's brought a couple of jumps going on there. We have free spells which have really made their way back into the game, which is great. Going down on the one Inferno, and then we have a jump going on the back end there. Going to jump them onto the other side of that middle section of compartments. But right now, it looks like most of the center is where the action is at. We have some witches still ripping through down there, and they are going to be taken out. We have some witches up top, but the majority of the attacking power is going to be right in the center there, as we still have Barbarian King with the ability, and we have the Queen with the ability, and the Grand Warden is ripping in there trying to help out the Queen do her thing, which is always great. If you can have that Grand Warden walking with that Queen, that is exactly what you want to happen in a case like this. So right now, the majority of this base is torn up. We have some Wizard Towers left, Expo back there, which is going to do some damage to those skellies as they tear on through. But it looks like G-Dub has torn off from the Queen, and is doing his thing on the side there. But Queen with the ability right now is not going to be much of a problem. Once she gets through that gold storage and makes her way over to where the Archer Tower is, it looks like she'll be able to get on over to the other side and really just save that ability for when she gets down to the Expo, which is not going to be a problem. Taking out the Dark Elixir Drill. One thing left, which is the Expo, which is not a problem. It looks like he may pop the ability or not. He's going to pop it right there. Beautiful attack here by Rex. So as you can see, we've seen the gut punch twice here, 2 times, and 2 different style of bases, as you can see. Kind of the same as far as spread out, but this one here had a big path in the center, so both anti-3 style bases. Orion's Nebula really making this attack work. It's pretty awesome. Let's get into the next one. Alright, now we have Honda with another style of base, which is pretty cool here. So we got three different bases with the same attack strategy. So it goes to show you the versatility of it. We have the Town Hall, almost centered, not on the outside like the other 2 were, but you're bringing the Wall Wrecker all the way across. Giants first, then your Witches, and then your Bowlers, and it looks like he's going to have a good amount of troops going around each way. As you can see, going into the core there, we do have the heroes jumping in there with the Wall Wrecker, and it looks like the Clan Castle is going to pop on out. But you can see some Bowlers and some Witches on each side, up north and down south. And we have a good amount of buildings on the outside, which is rather good for the skeletons, just to go on through and rip it up. Looks like Hound Pop, Queen will go ahead and take care of the majority of that. But it looks like a lot of the space is already taken up, so it looks like we have one Inferno way on the island over there. That is a single target Inferno, which right now we're seeing a ton of single targets. Let me know down below in the comments, are you seeing seeing a pair of multi-target Infernos in war? I know I'm not seeing them at all, but as you can see in this attack, it looks like that single target Inferno, when there's a bunch of skeletons like this, is going to be confused on where to go. As you can see, it's only going to take one thing down at a time, and there goes a freeze spell, just freezing that up, and it enables the Witches to go through and the Giants to rip it up. So we still have a whole ton of Bowlers down there, all kinds of skeletons all over the place. This goes to show you the attacking power of the Gut Punch, which is just mesmerizing, if you will. Cannon sitting up there. I don't know how all the troops got around that, but Queen's going to go ahead. She's going to take it out. It is rolling out of the base, and it is gone. So wonderful attack here by Hondo, Orion's Nebula, doing a great job at the Town Hall 11 level. Even if you're not Town Hall 11, you can show this to some of your Town Hall 11s in your clan. See them, let them see what's going on, let them see this amazing attack strategy. It's all good. You need to learn it. And that is going to be it for today's video. If you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We're going to be trying to come at you with a ton of Clash of Clans content to take you through the rest of the year into 2019. I know it's going to be an exciting time. A lot of rumbling out of Finland, Helsinki. So there's going to be some big things going on. You don't want to miss it. You want to stay tuned right here, and we will talk to you guys later. I'll be holding